You want to be held by the affection of God? Well, are you ready for some good news? God doesn't just love you theoretically. He loves you personally. Christ has affection for you. You notice how Paul describes his feelings in Philippians 1:8. God's my witness how I yearn for you all with the affection of Christ Jesus. One day when our youngest child, Abby, was feeling left out of the games that her big brother and her friends were playing, I tried to comfort the little girl. And I said, Abby, when I was growing up, I was the youngest one in my family just like you. I was the little one. So I know what it's like to feel left out of things. It's not easy. But, I added hopefully, there are some things that are good about being the little one. Can you think of anything that's good about being the littlest one? I'll never forget it. Curly-headed, blonde little girl thought about it for a moment and replied, well, you do get holded more. As Paul opened his epistle to the Philippians, he wanted them to know how deep his love for them was. And he used this beautiful phrase to describe how he felt toward them, the affection of Christ Jesus. Paul had Christ's own affection for the Philippians. And that Greek word translated affection is splangzizomai. It's a term, it almost sounds like the inner organs, like the liver, heart, and lungs. It's the Greek way of saying, I feel for you in the deepest way. Or to say it even more passionately, all of my insides feel affection for you. Literally, Paul was saying, I feel for you in the entrails of Christ Jesus. Deepest affection. That's what Christ has for you. The wonderful thing about affection is that anyone can experience it. C.S. Lewis once pointed out that though we choose our friends and mates, the special glory of affection is that we can unite those who most emphatically, even comically, are not made for each other. People who, if they had not found themselves put down by fate, he said, in the same household or community, would have nothing to do with each other. A mother has affection for her child just because the child is in her arms. And God's affection for you isn't found in how fitting you are for God, but simply in the fact that you are His. It's nourishing to contemplate the affection of Christ for you. And in the scope of the cosmos, you might feel like the littlest one. Well, that's okay. After all, when you're the littlest, you do get holded more. And that's the gospel. Well, that's today's good news, and you can get more videos just like this by clicking right here, or better yet, start every day with good news by subscribing, and please tell other people about it, because every day, everybody needs to start with good news.